Hello and welcome to my channel. Here I break down high-level manifestation concepts and bring them to you with love so that we can all manifest better and quicker. Here comes my question for this video. Can you teach me about the womb of creation? How can I feel it? How can I connect to it? And how can it help me gestate my manifestation and bring it to 3D reality just the way I want it, and of course, as fast as possible?
Now that's the right question. You see, when we speak of the womb of creation, we are not speaking of something external, something out there in the world. We are speaking of the imaginative faculty within you, the invisible, boundless power that forms reality out of nothing but consciousness itself. The womb is your own awareness, your own imaginative act, clothed in stillness and faith. Think of the womb not only as a space where something grows, but as a state of being. It is silence, intimacy, knowing without needing evidence. It is when you dwell in the end, in the assumption that what you desire already is, and you begin to live from that state, not just visualize it as a hope for the future. You want to connect to it? Begin by withdrawing your attention from the world. The senses will scream for you to look, to react, to measure your progress. But the womb is deeper than that. It is felt when you go within and fall into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Not the desire for it, but the experience of having it. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Let the outer world die. Then imagine, not with strain, but with ease. The scene that implies your desire is already so. Don't just see it. Feel it. Feel what it's like to already be the person you long to be. Don't ask how it will come. Don't beg the universe. Be it. The womb doesn't question. It receives. It gestates. It becomes. And once you've dropped into that feeling, if you remain faithful to it, it begins to form itself in this 3D world, just like a seed in soil. You won't need to push or chase. Your world will begin to mirror that inner change. The mistake many make is to check the seed every day, digging it up, wondering if it's working. That's doubt. That's stepping outside the womb. If you trust the process, if you remain faithful to the state assumed, the outer must conform. Now, you asked about speed. Everyone wants speed. But understand, manifestation isn't about time, it's about acceptance. Things appear fast when you no longer resist them, when you stop delaying them with your disbelief. You're waiting. You're efforting. The more natural the assumption becomes to you, the faster it births. So enter the silence, fall into the scene. Accept it as already done. That still, quiet knowing. That's the womb. And from that womb, all things are born. On the advanced level, we go beyond mere visualization. Beyond techniques, we enter the mystical marriage, the sacred union of consciousness and its own assumption. The womb of creation isn't just a tool. It is your very self in its most fertile and receptive state. And to truly move from manifestation to creation as a living art, you must come to recognize the profound truth. You are both the father and the mother of your world. The masculine aspect is consciousness itself, I am, pure being, without name, without form. Before you say, I am wealthy, I am loved, you must first be. That is the father. But that I am must clothe itself. It must assume a shape. This is where the feminine principle, the womb, enters. It is the state you choose to occupy, the inner atmosphere you dwell in, the feeling tone of your self-concept. When these two meet, when the I am joins with the assumption of being something specific. A child is conceived. This child is your manifestation, your externalized reality. It is born not through effort, but through fidelity to that state. But now we go deeper. The womb is not just where you imagine. It is a dimension of being, a place outside of time where the imaginal act is not a shadow of things to come, but the very cause and substance of them. When you go there, truly go there, you no longer feel separate from what you desire. You become pregnant with it. You walk in this world knowing it is already yours, not because you hope, but because you've already claimed it in the silence. It's yours, in the same way a woman who's 2 months pregnant knows her child is already here, even if no one can yet see it. And here's what most miss. Remaining in the state of the wish fulfilled is not effort. It is devotion. It is faithfulness to self. It is surrendering over and over, not to the world, but to your chosen identity until it is more real to you than what the senses report. You begin to realize that manifestation is not the goal. It is the echo. The goal is union, the mystical absorption of consciousness into its desired state. And from that place, desires melt because you are no longer separate from them. You're not trying to attract, you are being. You're not seeking signs, you're living the signal. And the world bends, not because you're forcing it, but because it has no choice. It must reflect yourself. Creation is not linear, it is circular. You move from formlessness into feeling, into faith, and then the circle closes. It must reflect what you've already accepted. So if you want to move faster, don't push harder. Go deeper into stillness. Make the imaginal state your home. Rest there, marry it, love it. Let it be more real to you than anything your senses can offer. And the womb will do what the womb always does. It will bring forth. As within, so without. As imagined, so becomes. You are the life giver now. Treat your inner world as sacred because that is where all of reality is born.